Everybody, before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick overview of what's transpired so far this morning. First, XRP's right at 49 cents as it was rejected by the 494 resistance, and now we fell under 49 cents, but currently we're right at 49 cents this morning. So we're going to take a look to see exactly what's going to happen here. We're starting to turn very bearish here. If we get rejected by the 482 and we start pushing down and lose the 477, that can signal and should signal a 8% drop down to the 44 cent inverted head and shoulders neckline and or the bottom of the support at the broadening wedge. We also are going to take a look at XLM as it looks like we're on a falling channel, which if it can break out of this falling channel, that's typically a sign of a reversal. It can be a bullish reversal. But as it is, while you're inside of that falling channel, the sellers are in control until you break out of it to the top side. If we break down, it is a whole slew of problems, but I'm going to show you that formation setup as well. So it's going to be a main focus this morning on XRP and XLM, and I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. As you can see behind me, it's raining, but I like to do my updates outside when it's warmer, get everybody the sound of nature. And remember, it's our job this morning to start positivity over negativity to end the week. I'm going to do this update, then take a shower, but I wanted to get this information out before it got a little too late. So the trading day will start in about 20 minutes. Pre-market will be open in the stock market, but we'll have all the information we need. Make sure you hit that like button as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. And I want to thank each and every one of you individually for taking the time to support my community and growing this into what it is now, as we've went over 16,500 subscribers yesterday, I believe it was. So I can't thank you enough. Make sure you take positivity or choose positivity over negativity. If you have that positive mindset, we'll attract positivity and good things will come to us. If we have that negativity, we'll attract the negative souls. And what we want is the positivity that will push us through. Make sure you hit that like button. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, June 23rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So, as we can see, we lost the 494. We've come down below the 200-day support in the 4-hour time frame. If you see us get rejected at the 494, the 4925, that's a very big problem. Right now, you can see we've had the death cross in the 30. We're working on it in the 45. Oh, we've just had the death cross in the 45. Looking for a rejection in the hourly at the 494 level. Looking for the same rejection in the 2-hourly. As we could have this 20-day recross the 200 in the death cross. Or at least come back through in the 2-hourly. So we're invalidating that recent movement up. It was our fear before, which is why we said if we break up, 508 would have been the hold of support. But we needed to get up and hold. Up and over and hold that 537 mark to validate the invalidation of the death cross in the 4-hourly. Otherwise, it could have been a fake out. And what do? We just pull right back through. And what we've been looking at is the daily time frame. How we need 1 or 2 more candles if we do get rejected here in the daily. And let's say we end up below 46 cents. That's going to initiate a bearish divergence, or a bearish cross, I should say, in the daily time frame. And that would be this red line, the 20-day crossing the 50. So that would be a bearish cross. If we get rejected here and lose the 50, this is going to start to trend towards that bearish cross territory. And this is the daily, so that's a much longer time frame. So right now what we're looking at this morning, if XRP does get a rejection, or if that 494 rejection is it, now we're going to come down to 482. We lose 482, get the proper rejection. Now it's the 477, which is this yellow line. If you lose the 477, it is in my opinion, and this is my opinion only, I'm not a financial advisor, so take this for what it's worth. If we lose the 477, I don't believe the 46 cents will hold, and I think we're going to trend down and have an 8% drop down to the 44 cents. That is also the bottom of the broadening wedge right now, and also the inverted head and shoulders neckline. So if we're going to break down, that is where we're going to have a date with destiny. If we lose that target of 44 cents, the technical target, then we have to start playing down in the all-time pattern, and the technical target starts to break down And it'd be all the way down here at the 2021 uptrend, which is at 359. And that's when it gets very slippery and dicey, because if you break the 2021 uptrend, there's not much in between. And the next uptrend is 2017 if you take it for the all-time patterns. And that's how you get down sub 20 cents. So we have to pay very close attention to this formation. Are we going to break down 494? And then will we break the 477, ultimately the 474 to validate the overextension, and then break it down to the first 44 cents and then ultimately the 36 cent level? That remains to be seen. But if XRP doesn't get a big push of volume right here, it's starting to slip bearish. We can see Bitcoin still flirting with the upper level, still over the 30,000 threshold. It still is on top of the CME gap support, which is at 30,000. It's on top of the channel. Looks like it could be forming a bull flag. So what we're watching for Bitcoin is, can we continue to hold that 30,000 level, or do we start breaking down here? Do we start breaking down the 30,000 barrier and then start pushing back down, trend to the top, bottom of the channel at 29,000, and then ultimately work our way back down to the breakout of the descending triangle? That's what we're looking at. Otherwise, if we hold 30,000, next level is to get above 31,000. Then if you get on top of that and hold it as support, you've got 32,800, 33,938. And then if you break that, you've got 38,000 roughly up in that area. So Bitcoin, very interesting if we continue to break up. But XRP is not faring as well. XLM's up 1.34% or 1.38%. I want to show you this falling channel perception. This on the perpetual futures chart because it's just cleaner. My other XLM chart is a little used right now, so we're up to that 878 resistance. After that, we've got 927 over the top and 951 if we were to break down, as we could be hunting out the 200 day in the daily, and that's up at 9.4, but that remains to be seen if this continues pushing up. If we were to get rejected and break down, we've got the 7.2 level underneath. But as it is, I want to show you this pattern formation setup. And you can see we're up at the top of the channel right now. And this looks like a falling channel to me. This was my interpretation. It's a little easier to see it in the 4-hourly. But we have that uptrending support that comes from pretty long away. We've held that uptrending support. We came down to verify the bottom of the channel. And now the top of the channel, if we break out of the resistance, that's how we can get up to 9.2 and ultimately come to the top of the channel and have a meeting at 11.489 if we break to the top side. That's often what happens. It's not always, but we would have to break to the top side. If this continues, we would have a golden cross here in the 4-hourly. It seems to be a couple days behind XRP, so if that happens, we very well could get a spike up. So let's watch to see if this plays out. Let's see if the golden cross plays out in XLM. And I will be doing more routine updates with XLM. I apologize for not doing as many as I got caught up with XRP and what the momentum was. But XLM, I do have a side bet on XLM, as you know. And I have 3 parts, XRP, XLM, XDC, all equally weighted in tokens, not price paid, but the amount of tokens held. So if I have 10,000 XRP, that means I have 10,000 XLM and XDC, because I believe in the 3-to-1 system. If XLM gets rejected, our first layer we want to hold here is 8.5, because that's the golden cross area in the 4-hour time frame. If that fails, then we come back down to the uptrending support at 7.9, and if you lose that, it's the bottom of the channel at 7.2. But right now, we're attempting a breakout here on XLM to break out of the falling channel, and that can be a bullish reversal if you do manage to break out of that formation. And we're simultaneously holding the uptrending support that we can show started all the way back here in December of 2022. So with that uptrending support being held, the falling channel coming back to that uptrending support, this could be a date with destiny here for XLM, as this could be a very bullish setup if we break out of the falling channel. Oh yes, my hair is crazy because I have not taken a shower yet, and that is what's happening next. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you got anything out of this update, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Consider joining Tom's Armies. It's the greatest thing you can do for me. It's a great way to pay it forward, and I have a mission statement in the video description below, and or pinned comments if you want to see why it's so important to allow me to keep creative control, because I don't do paid advertising, paid promotions, or paid sponsorships. This is all my own personal belief, and that's very rare on YouTube, because every other station I know of has some kind of paid advertising. I don't do it, or promotions. I believe everybody, no matter the size of your wallet, deserves the information for free. That's just our right, is to get the information. And also, if you want to trade XRP or your favorite crypto, UPHOLD, BITGET, and or MEXC in the video description below and or pinned comments. MEXC and BITGET, no spot fees if you can use it on the buy and sell. And then there's the futures trading. You can do up to 250x longing or shorting the market. Remember, positivity over negativity. It's our job to start out today positive. It's our job to help everybody who's willing to learn. And it's our job to have a cohesive unit. I can't thank each and every one of you enough, as you've all helped me push over 16,500 subscribers. It's a true honor and a privilege.